Thank you very much. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all that UPS does for this community. I can't tell you how great an honor it is to represent this community, a community that spawned something like Forecastle and J.K. McKnight and the great work he's doing. But I started thinking just a little while ago that this is really just one more step in a very, very important tradition. And I feel, and I'm going to go back before politics here, I feel I was a little bit part of that tradition when we started Leo in this community. And because, again, Leo, just as Forecastle, Leo is kind of an amalgamation of creativity, culture, music, art, and activism. That's what Forecastle stands for. That's what Leo tried to do. The alternative press, which Leo was part of, began in the 60s, and really all of that stems from an era that energized this country under the leadership of people like Robert Kennedy back in that era. So we're all here today as part of one great tradition that started many years ago with people who said, as Robert Kennedy said, that he sees things that never were, and asks why not. That's what we all need to do as a nation now. That's what you are doing by being here today. We look forward to an era when we don't have to care about how much a gallon of gasoline costs because nobody's using it to get around anymore. We also look forward to a time when you don't have to go to the bank before you go see your doctor. Yeah. And we also look forward to a time when somebody can actually graduate from college without having a mountain of debt on them. Yeah. We look to a time, I think, when we don't have to look down the river that way and see big clouds of smoke coming from a coal power plant down at Mill Creek. We all know we can do much better. We all know the answers are pretty obvious, and we all know that it's people like this working together, keeping the pressure on people like me, that'll change the world. So thank you for being here. I'm really excited about Forecastle, and I'm excited about what we can do as a country over the next few years, starting January 21st of 2009. Now, all that having been said, I have a wonderful opportunity today, and that's to introduce someone who really is at the forefront of every important activist movement involving the environment in this country. I mentioned his father, who I know would be very proud of Bobby Kennedy Jr. because he sees things that haven't been and is working to make them possible. As someone, he looks out at the Ohio River, and earlier he said, you know, the Ohio River needs a river keeper. And that's what he's doing every day with every ounce of his energy, is looking out for this planet and making sure that those who would mess it up are held accountable. I'm trying to keep my language straight. Ann Northam may have a camera here somewhere. But seriously, he is someone who is an example for all of us to follow. Someone who is totally selfless with his time, his energy, his passion, but someone who feels that the world is his to conserve and to preserve and to keep. That is his mission in life, and we are so proud that he's here in Louisville today.